Imagine going beyond borders, human borders as they are, and find yourself immersed in nature. Nature that is largely untouched except by people who respect their environment, have learned to live in it and of it. Welcome to the Khaza Park, which honors an environmental recipe which the rest of the world is currently seeking out and searching for as if it is a lost holy grail. Welcome to this biggest trans-frontier conservation area of the world, which is primarily defined by the Kavango and Zambezi rivers, and these mighty rivers surround. It spans an area of 520,000 square kilometers. As part of the Tourism Expo 2024 and the theme of Beyond Borders, we want to take you on a journey to a conservation paradise, which is made possible by 5 African countries comprising of Angola, Botswana, Namibia, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. Khaza's mission is clear: to sustainably manage the Kavango-Zambezi ecosystem, its heritage and cultural resources based on best conservation and tourism models for the socio-economic well-being of the communities and other stakeholders in and around the eco-region through harmonization of policies, strategies, and practices. The result is a magical world in which local folk ensure that sustainable models allow for a myriad of national parks within the greater boundary of Khaza. Whether it be the Okavango Delta or the Victoria Falls, or simple destinies all over the 5 countries involved, you will be spoiled by an abundance of different cultures and heritage sites.
When these people were dying here, David Livingstone was still around there at Tete. Understand, he was still waiting for a vessel to come from England, so that when he receives the vessel, they can come back here to come and start a missionary station and to start the idea of growing cotton, groundnuts, and the sugarcane based on the plans of the London missionary directors. Now, David Livingstone only arrived here in August. He was only showed the graves of these missionaries where they were buried, but they were still fresh. But unfortunately today, there are no cross marks the spot where these missionaries were poisoned.
But here, nature comes first. So you will remain in awe of the huge numbers of elephants, lion, and buffalo as much as you will stand reverted as you view huge antelope herds or the longest known animal trek undertaken by the zebras, which leave the northern region of the Chobe River and migrate to the Ngaipan National Park in Botswana in search of fresh grazing. Add bird life that will stun you, and you'll understand why the Tourism Expo 2024 is proud and thankful to be able to count on the cooperation of the Khaza Park itself in an attempt to promote this unique conservation area.
My name is Nyambe Nyambe. I'm Executive Director of the Kavango Zambezi or Khaza Transfrontier Conservation Area Secretariat based in Kasane, Botswana. Kavango Zambezi, or Khaza in short, is an initiative of 5 partner states: Angola, Botswana, Namibia, Zambia, and Zimbabwe, in pursuit of their shared aspirations around the management of shared cultural and natural heritage resources in this magnificent landscape between the Okavango and Zambezi river basins. And there are a number of interesting facts about Khaza, which include, for example, the fact that this is home to the largest contiguous elephant population, that is the savanna elephant population. It's also home to other globally significant wildlife resources. But more importantly also, it is home to more than 2.5 million people. So Khaza is really at the heart of shared aspirations towards regional integration by way of promoting objectives around sustainable use of natural resources, promotion of tourism in the landscape, promotion of protected areas management, also addressing issues such as animal health, and also promoting infrastructure. So where we are here on the Zambezi River itself is a very good indication and example of some of the regional collaboration efforts underway. The Kazungula Bridge is something that is going to go a long way in helping promote regional trade. So it's very important also to understand that Khaza is an initiative that is being promoted as a SADC or Southern Africa Development Community initiative. It's an initiative that is a symbolic of regional cooperation, one of the 17 terrestrial transfrontier conservation areas. The other one is a marine one, which is the 18th one. But for the rest of the transfrontier conservation areas, you realize that in Kaza we're talking about opportunities for growth, opportunities for employment, opportunities for secure livelihoods, and the thriving of private sector development. So in short, we are talking about a landscape that is connected, a landscape in which we're supposed to pursue shared dreams for these governments and the people that live within the boundaries of Kaza. But of course, Kaza's work has important regional economic contribution benefits. And also within the individual countries, tax contributes to the national fiscus. And overall, we're talking about a regional initiative that is anchored on collaboration, coordination, and understanding amongst the partner states. With the signing of the treaty in 2011, we've seen significant initiatives being implemented. Some of them include infrastructure development, the upgrading of border posts, support towards protected areas, and various initiatives that are targeted at helping with livelihoods enhancement. There's also a lot happening in the tourism space, and very recently we've been working on the Kaza birding route. There is work that is going on in terms of the destination marketing and branding of the landscape. All these initiatives are aimed at ensuring closer collaboration and coordination amongst the partner states. Between Botswana and Namibia, there is an interesting initiative called the Chobe River Code of Conduct, an initiative that is aimed at ensuring there is coordination between the two countries in the utilization of the Chobe River, and particularly for tourism purposes. This is an initiative which is underway, and consultations have been held and are quite advanced now, and the technical people are looking at how to actually now bring this into motion. Kaza is obviously an initiative that is at a large scale. This landscape is 520,000 square kilometers and bigger than Austria and Germany combined, about the size of France. If we're in the sub-region here, we're talking about Kaza being almost the size of Botswana. So in terms of the areas that you can cover, it's a massive area. Where we are here near the Quadra Point, of course, we are not including the Angolan component, but you realize that the Angolan component is massive. It's about 17% of the total landscape. And this is a lot of work, and we are super excited in terms of what Kaza stands for, what support has been coming from different donors, what the partner states are committing to, and also looking at initiatives that are benefiting the local communities. And the upcoming Tourism Expo, themed Beyond Borders, is explicitly aligned, very clearly aligned with the vision of Kaza of transboundary collaboration. So we're very excited and looking forward to participating in whatever ways we can, and also contributing, because that is speaking to the heart and vision of the Kaza initiative. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Yeah, one more? Sure.
Yes, the Tourism Expo's objective has been and is still creating the platform for the tourism sector to network, market their businesses, and of course learn new trends. And as the organizers, we are very excited about next year's theme, which is Beyond Borders. Hence the venue where we are now, really trying to tap on what the government has put together, the agreements and the collaborations in terms of Kaza that really brings about these countries together. Beyond Borders give us an opportunities as a tourism stakeholder really to market this destination regionally and not just to be restricted on our borders. So these initiatives needs to be commended, and the platforms that are put together by whether it's Kaza or the government or the stakeholders that key stakeholders that are responsible for tourism marketing in all these countries, we emphasize the need for collaborations and synergy and more networking so that you can really see how we can pull the visitors to our transfrontier parks. So 2024 will be an exciting tourism expo, as we will really see the countries, the transfrontier countries, the tourism industries coming out and really market Namibia beyond the Namibian borders, or beyond all borders of the southern, of CAS transfrontier partners. So we are very excited as organizers. However, this does not come without cost. As organizer, we are still looking for partners. Government alone and the tourism boards alone cannot succeed in marketing these destinations. We need partners to come on board and assist us to how we market this transfrontier together as one. And I thank you. Then we are toasting on to a successful 2024 Tourism Expo. We're toasting on to CASA, and we're toasting on to Beyond Borders. Cheers.
On to Kaza. Cheers.
True character emerges from immense pressure. While some crumble, others hold it together and endure. Those who endure the pressure transform into something of beauty and resilience. But accustomed to surroundings, some may not even realize they are a diamond in the rough. Our land is the land of the brave, as it was a nation under immense pressure, geological, environmental, political, economical and social pressures. But our nation did not crumble. Instead, the winds of time steadily swept away the surface, slowly revealing what was once hidden: resources, people and a nation whose true brilliance is yet to be revealed in its fullness. Where others underestimate value, we put it on a pedestal. Where others overlook the best, we make it distinguishable. We use our keen eye to make the best recognizable. Because a nation that shines together shines with true brilliance. NAM Brilliance, NDTC, presenting Namibia at its brightest.
As part of my responsibilities, I was responsible for making sure that the emerging cutting and polishing industry was actually supplied with rough diamonds. And when you meet tourists that come into Namibia, they're always asking, no, we want a Namibian diamond, we want a Namibian diamond. So for us, obviously, even though most of the diamonds that we produce do not end up in Namibian hands, obviously we don't have the disposable income that our Europeans and American counterparts have. It is still important for people to have access.
And they were discovered by a railway road worker named Zakaria Dewela near Lodridge in 1908. A discovery that promoted a diamond rush and set Namibia on a path of becoming a leading diamond nation. That rich history still stands as and the tourism industry, especially tour operating businesses, are encouraged to work together with the Namibian polishing and the diamond in the companies to include this in their tours in addition to their packages, especially that part of Kolomanskop and the many other parts in Namibia. I'm happy that the relationship between the diamond industry and the tourism is kicking off big time, and this is signifying by the announcement of the lucky winner of the Namibian diamond worth 100,000. I thought it was 10,000. 100,000 diamond. I want to see that. There's also 1 million diamond worth of diamond. So how do you keep this one? You keep it with the bank, or if the winner, you must have a security. People will hunt for this diamond. You must make sure that when you win this, tell them, announce publicly that I will sell it immediately, even if you possess it, because they will haunt you. They will hunt you out looking for this diamond of $100,000, $100,000, Namibian dollars. It's a lot. I want to see this, how it looks like. You only know this 50,000, 70,000.
Mentioned we had 5,704 entries. So all these numbers were captured on a chatbot random program and Google Sheets, where we ran this random program, and we identified 3 people from that whole list of 5,704. So luckily this morning we have our 3 entrants here, and the minister has the privilege to tell us who is the winner of this diamond of 100,000 rand. Thanks. Namibian dollars, sorry.
Don't let your heart. It's bad luck. Relax. Just relax. There are no women because we give to them. Congratulations, my brother. I see. Now, Madame is also watching, I think. Maybe she's here. That diamond, she will not let it go anywhere. She will have it. Congratulations once again. To be the finalist. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Shiveta. I'll sell it.